We just pulled this card. It is about mid-August, August 13th here. Scanning through here, seeing some decent bucks. Got one real high one. Definitely consider him. Definitely of age. There's Tonka. Had him last year. He was over at that mountain field. Just wish that 9-point would show up on here. Wait.
There he is.
It's his body, for sure. Yep. There's his point.
That's a good one.
Whew. It's in one heck of a bachelor group. He's got Tonka, a front forward 8. Whole bunch of them.
They're short of a bucks up there.
So this card is at their one food plot. Obviously don't put the cameras beside each other, so this is a different location. Trying to see, it's just does for now. Trying to get a pattern on some bucks here. Hopefully that bachelor group's over here that we just checked on the other card. Bunch of squirrels. There's one. That's at 9-point.
That's him. He's a good one.
See if he's with his buddies or not. No. Just looks like him. He must have split off or something.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know where he's going up and where he's coming down. So I have 3 straight days I can hunt in archery season, and I've been watching this 9-point that I want to harvest, and I know pretty much where he's going from field to bedding area. I never had a camera at my stand that I hunt. I just have a transition point, so I'm not getting my scent around my stand or anything like that. So I go there the first day of those 3 days. It's mid-October here in Pennsylvania. Just had a cold front. We're after a 9-point in particular. He's probably 140 inches or so. We saw him last week down in the field in his bachelor group yet. So we're thinking they're gonna be splitting up here soon, but we have a pretty good idea where he's gonna be. So we're gonna go try to get after him this morning. It's late October. I'm on a spot I haven't been at for a year. Kind of stay out of the area. The camera's blowing. I've got some nice pictures on it. I had the deer come up here, so everything should work out. There was a nice buck in the field below here this morning. Hopefully you see him when he comes up. I see the bachelor group, the 9 points in. And lo and behold, the 9 points bringing up the rear. I mean, this is a Pennsylvania hardwoods. It's thick stuff to try to film through and hunt. But I couldn't get a shot off, and he just never presented a shot. So he went and wasn't spooked. None of the bucks were spooked, which was good.
Chilly cold this morning, a little frosty in the fields. It's just getting daylight now. Looking for the big 9-point you saw yesterday.
So the second day rolls around, and bachelor group comes up to same exact spot, same exact time, like clockwork. And the 9-point wasn't there. And I'm watching a couple does off to my left, and I look up and I look to my right, and the 9-point skirting me off the back.
The buck we're after just showed up. Grounded a couple times. He came in. And he came in like the worst possible spot behind me.
So get my camera situated, get everything turned around, because I'm prepared to shoot in front of me, not behind me. So I'm getting everything pointed behind me. And I just can't make it happen. That deer he's just moving too quick. I don't want to spook him, and it just wasn't going to work. Too far away, wasn't comfortable. 60 yards. I mean, I've shot 60 yards, but a buck that caliber, getting it on film and everything, I wasn't comfortable with it. So I let him go. So the third day, I go there. I see half a bachelor group, and I see the does. No 9 points. I figured, well, I'm done hunting this area because I must have spooked them. So our season's now over. We put some cameras around our rifle stand to see if that 9-point was in that location or not, or pretty much whatever bucks are there. 'Cause I'm starting to get a little desperate. Running out of time here. Trimming shooting lanes.
That's not a deer.
There's that 7-point that's hanging around the house. It's the whole way down there, though. Little buck. Button buck. There's Coco.
He's a nice one.
He's old. Young 8. Another young 8. There he is. 11-16. 435. Oh, we had an idea he was in the area, but hopefully he sticks around for rifle season. We'll try to stay out of the area. So, opening day rolls around. Jordan and I, we head to the red stand. That's always our go-to. It's on a flat, high rut activity. I mean, the rut's kind of draining off at this point for rifle season. So, first day rolls around. Jordan and I are seeing deer right off the bat. Then I look to my left, and there he is, 9-point.
#1 hit lister on the ground, 3 encounters. I don't even know what time it is. I didn't even turn on my mic. Did turn on my second angle cameras. 6:56. That deer is done. Oh my God.
The emotions ran high right after I shot him. For Jordan and myself, I mean, we hunted that buck hard. I mean, just the fact that we got a 140-inch buck on the ground filmed, and I had I had a history with that deer, and that's what made that hunt special to me. It was nice to finally seal the deal.
Okay, it's not even 7 o'clock yet. First day deer season rifle. We're gonna go out, see if he's there. I know he's laying there, dropped him. Old 300, Hornaday 200 grain bullets. Didn't move an inch. Let's go see. I took care of pictures of him in the summer. We don't like to hunt, or we don't like to put cameras where they bed. We knew where this deer was bedding, and we got pictures of him going from field to bedding. And we've had pictures of him over here at the food plot. In the evenings, he'd go up on the other side of the power line in the morning, and over here in the evenings, he'd bed up here. And this is something beyond speechless. Oh my gosh. 3 encounters, 60 yards. Last time I tried shooting him, couldn't get it done with because I was self-filming. Just couldn't get it done. I knew exactly where he would be. I told everyone I'd shoot him right on this shooting lane. First thing in the morning at this stand. Oh, he's rutted up. Neck's huge. He's a dandy.
Second day rifle season rolls around, and I'm taking Lauren out, and we're after her first deer ever. And I had a pretty good idea what bucks were in the area. Nice. You got it. Good job. Good job. Good job.
My heart is pounding.
Good job. Good job.
I can't breathe. I'm shaking so much.
Good job. That's the same exact spot he came up yesterday. So with myself shooting the 9-point, Lauren shooting that 8-point, back-to-back days, I know a lot of people told me like that's something special, and I mean it really was. Just for her to shoot her first deer, which is real nice. That was a nice buck, and the fact that I had a history with her deer as well as mine, watching them grow for consecutive years and just watch them to their mature age, which was really special. I probably, knock on wood, I hope it happens again like that, but that might be just once in a lifetime thing where I shoot a nice buck one day, go back to the same stand, and she shot a nice buck the next day. But now she's really into hunting, obviously, which I expected, which is good. So hopefully next year we can get her on something a little bigger. If not, I'm sure she'll be happy with the same size as deer. But yep, that's all she wrote, folks.